Germany in the aftermath of World War I was a place of deep unrest. The Treaty of Versailles had left the nation crippled, both economically and socially. The once proud and industrious country found itself grappling with the harsh realities of defeat and the heavy reparations imposed by the Allied powers. The streets, once bustling with life and commerce, now lay in ruins, a stark reminder of the devastation that had swept across the land. Scarcity, poverty, and despair were rampant. Families struggled to find food, and the economy was in shambles. The German mark had lost its value, leading to hyperinflation that rendered money almost worthless. People would carry wheelbarrows full of banknotes just to buy a loaf of bread. The social fabric of the nation was tearing apart, with widespread unemployment and a sense of hopelessness pervading the air. The once tight-knit communities were now fragmented, each person fighting for their own survival. The once vibrant city of Hanover was no exception. Known for its rich cultural heritage and bustling trade, Hanover had been a beacon of prosperity in pre-war Germany, but now it too bore the scars of conflict. Buildings lay in ruins, and the streets were eerily quiet. The city's economy, once driven by industry and commerce, had come to a grinding halt. The people of Hanover, like those in other parts of Germany, were struggling to rebuild their lives amidst the rubble. Amidst this turmoil, a darkness was brewing. The political landscape was becoming increasingly volatile, with extremist ideologies gaining traction among the disillusioned populace. The seeds of future conflicts were being sown in the shadows of the devastated city. People were desperate for change, and in their desperation, they turned to radical solutions. The atmosphere was charged with tension, and the sense of impending doom was palpable. Hanover, like the rest of Germany, was on the brink of a new and uncertain era. Fritz Haarmann was a cunning predator who exploited the vulnerable. Born in 1879 in Hanover, Germany, Haarmann's early life was marked by instability and criminal behavior. Despite his troubled past, he managed to present himself as a charming and trustworthy individual. This deceptive charm was his most dangerous weapon, allowing him to gain the trust of those who were most in need of help. He presented himself as a friend, offering food, shelter, and employment. Haarmann's ability to appear benevolent was key to his predatory success. He would often frequent train stations and other places where the homeless and destitute gathered, looking for his next victim. His offers of assistance were a lifeline to those who had nowhere else to turn, making it easy for him to lure them into his web of deceit. His victims, often young and desperate, were easily lured into his trap. Many of them were runaways or orphans, individuals who had already experienced significant hardship and were looking for any semblance of kindness. Haarmann's promises of food, shelter, and work were too tempting to resist. Once he had gained their trust, he would lead them to his apartment, where the true horror would begin. Behind his facade of generosity lurked a sinister mind. Haarmann was not just a criminal, he was a sadistic murderer who took pleasure in the suffering of his victims. His ability to mask his true intentions with a veneer of kindness made him one of the most dangerous predators of his time. The community was shocked when the truth about Haarmann came to light, revealing the depths of his depravity and the extent of his crimes. His story serves as a chilling reminder of how appearances can be deceiving and the importance of vigilance in the face of seemingly benign offers of help. The missing boys of Hanover whispers turned to fear. In the quiet, shadowy corners of this old town, whispers of dread and unease began to spread. The once peaceful streets now echoed with the silent cries of the lost. As night fell, fear gripped the hearts of the townsfolk, each whisper growing louder, more sinister. The mystery of the missing boys deepened, casting a dark pall over Hanover. Every shadow seemed to hide a secret, every whisper a clue. The fear was palpable, turning whispers into a haunting reality. Unmasking a monster, the clues that unraveled a killer. Justice and its price, the trial and sentence. The Butcher's legacy, examining the social impact. Beyond the gore, understanding the psychology of a killer. Safeguarding the innocent lessons learned from tragedy. Remembering the victims, honoring their memory.